pharmaceutical giant just beat Wall Street's expectations, but its future is under threat. This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how a single drug is keeping a company afloat, why billions are about to vanish, and the surprising deal struck with President Trump's administration that could change medicine for millions. Meet Merck, a pharmaceutical titan with a cancer drug so powerful it's called Keytruda. For years, it's been their golden goose, their cash cow, their everything. But here's the twist. That golden goose is about to lose its exclusive protection. And the company just gave investors a glimpse of a future that's far less certain. They posted a modest 2026 outlook that fell short of estimates, as it prepares for some drugs to go off patent later this year and face generic competition. That includes type 2 diabetes drugs, Januvia and Janumit, and Bridion, a treatment that helps restore muscle function after surgery. While those aren't top sellers like Keytruda, their combined lower sales will pressure the company. But here's what nobody's talking about. The clock is ticking on Keytruda itself. Its patent expires in 2028, and Merck is already slashing $3 billion in costs by the end of 2027 to prepare for that seismic shift. The company anticipates its 2026 revenue will come in between $65.5 billion and $67 billion. Analysts expected $67.6 billion. They also expect adjusted earnings to be between $5 and $5.15 per share, compared with estimates of $5.36 per share. And then, something shocking happened. That range includes a one-time charge of roughly $9 billion, or around $3.65 per share, related to Merck's acquisition of Sedora, a biotech company developing a flu prevention drug. That's a massive bet on the future, but here's the part that will blow your mind. The guidance includes manageable impacts from a drug pricing deal Merck struck with President Donald Trump in December, as well as his administration's recent move to pare back the pediatric vaccine schedule in the U.S. under that most favored nation deal. Merck will voluntarily sell its existing treatments to Medicaid patients at the lowest price offered in other developed nations and guarantee that pricing for new medicine. In exchange, Merck gets a 3-year reprieve from tariffs. It's a controversial trade-off: lower prices for patients, protection from tariffs for the company. So, what did the last quarter look like? Earnings per share, $2.09 adjusted versus $2.01 expected. Revenue, $16.4 billion versus $16.19 billion expected. The company posted net income of $2.96 billion, or $1.19 per share, for the quarter. That's down from $3.74 billion a year earlier. Excluding acquisition and restructuring costs, Merck earned $2.04 per share. They raked in $16.4 billion in revenue for the quarter, up 5% from the same period a year earlier. The results are strong, but the future is cloudy. This is the story of a company at a crossroads. On one hand, a blockbuster drug is printing money. On the other, the patents are expiring, and the government is making new deals. Some say this is smart preparation for a generic future. Others say it's a sign of a company bracing for a massive revenue cliff. But if Keytruda's dominance ends, what fills the multi-billion-dollar hole? That's the multi-billion-dollar question. Do you think drug companies should be forced to lower prices when patents expire, or does that kill innovation? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking global business news.